Good morning. Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, April 8th, 2025. And in a couple of seconds, I'm going to wait for a few more folks to get into the room. There is a birthday boy that we want to make sure is in the room before we send out some greetings. But it is Tuesday morning, April 8th, 2025 is Testimony Tuesday. So we're going to check in on the things with which we are being tested and sometimes struggle. But as we've been talking about lately, also being intentional about things that will grow and stretch us. And that can be a testimony too, intentionality around learning better ways to get seedlings started, because I'm on my second round. And if you know what the term leggy means when it comes to seedlings, a couple of my seedlings are leggy, meaning that they're long, and it's just interesting trying to make sure they don't die off. So yeah, that's a test I'm dealing with this morning. But in all seriousness, we're going to go in the Java Cafe in a few seconds rather and see who is in the room. But we're waiting for the birthday boy to arrive. Hello and good morning to Aha Fit and Rec over on Instagram. Let's go in and see who is in the room on Facebook so far this morning. Mama Java, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Nicole, your joke yesterday. Good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Sister Debbie, good morning to you. Linda Lamar, good to see you in the room as well. Also, Sister Debbie again. Nisi, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Buenos dias, Michelle D. Smith. Good to see you in the room this morning. Also, Pastor Marion, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. And so I'm still waiting for the birthday boy to arrive, but we're going to send a birthday greeting to a charter member, someone not even in the city of Boston. You know, we have folks that watch all over the country. Well, I'm only on the East Coast. Picado, what's up, brother? Good to see you in the room over on Instagram this morning. Regina, longtime sister, good to see you in the room this morning. Copeland in the building. Sharon Cornelius, good morning. Good to see you in the room this morning. Milagro, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Uh-oh, y'all. Nicole has another joke this morning. As long as it is not after darkish, Nicole, we'll be all set. Yes, Gina, I said Copeland is in the room. I wrote up there the other day. It's so different. It's not, Copeland isn't what it used to be. Grand Rising to you too, bro. Copeland is not what it used to be. Gina, Juice was in here yesterday. I kept saying Jules. Juice was in the room yesterday as well. So if he pops in today, we'll have a Copeland reunion in the room. Linda, thank you so much. It's not my birthday today. I'm waiting for a young man to come in so we can greet him. The whole purpose of doing it is so they can see it. And I actually gave them a warning to make sure they're on today so they can see their birthday greeting. But we also see Malik Y 45 over on Instagram. Good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Gina, I am proud of Juice as well. He is killing it, being the motivational speaker and just inspiring young people. So it's good to see what he's doing and giving back to community. Definitely. Please give your mom my best. And I can't have you in the room without just naming that you and my mother share the same name, Gina Harris, even though you're Regina. We got two Gina Harrises in the room this morning. Mama Java, I will tell you in just a few moments whose birthday it is that I'm waiting for to come into the room. There was something else I was going to say. I saw a comment. Iron Cords Brand, good to see you in the room over on Instagram this morning as well. It was Nicole's joke. What do you call a marathon for pastors. What do you call a marathon for pastors? I don't know. Preach and run and preach. All right, Nicole, what's the answer? Give us the answer. Nisi said long-winded. Y'all not going to, somebody else. Oh, she said it again. Reverend Run. Nope, I'm not even. All right, so the joke is, what do you call a marathon for pastors? Reverend Run. Now, I would have said, what is the name of a pastor that runs marathons? All right, Nicole, that one, at least that one was Nicole, that one wasn't as you can't after dark that one from yesterday. Listen, I wanted to get a date before you to make sure that you were saving it on your calendar. May 17th is the next Joseph R. Betancourt Health Fair. So please save that date on your calendar. We are also in the process of getting the date for the Red Cup Awards. The nominations will be dropping soon. What else did I want to get out there as far as dates? Also, tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at I just want to make sure I have the right location. I believe it is the Bruce Bowling Building. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And there it is. It pops first thing up on Instagram this morning. All right, hold on. The Black Men and Boys Commission, of which I am a commissioner and also the committee lead for the wellness, health and wellness and fatherhood committee, Wednesday, April 9th, tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at the Bruce Bowling Building. We are having the Black Men and Boys Commission meeting. I've mentioned a couple of times yesterday was my third budget meeting in 2 weeks or a week and a half. And so we have been in touch with the mayor per the legislation. For the commission, we check in with the mayor on the budget and make recommendations that directly impact Black men and Black boys. And so we'll be giving an update about that tomorrow evening. So I wanted to share that as far as a date as well. Let's go back into the cafe and see who is in this morning. Milagro said that yesterday was a good one, though. MZM is in the room. Good to see you in the room this morning. Sister Soraya, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Mother Lisa, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room this morning. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to be honest. When I was getting ready this morning, I was a little anxious because after what happened yesterday, yes, tech is working this morning. Ari is over on Instagram as well. Julia Chisholm is on Instagram. The good Reverend Dr. Thelma Woodson is on Instagram from down south. I see Priscilla Banks, another good Reverend Doctor, on Instagram as well. Charlotte James is over on Facebook as well. Good morning to you. Good to see you in the room, Charlotte. Just to mention the health fair date to you, May 17th is our next health fair. And keeping in mind of the health fair, I just sent off some paperwork. Was it this morning? Yeah, early this morning. Securing the sponsorship and support. I'm telling you all now, sponsorship and support goes the way that I would like. We are giving away thousands of dollars. I probably won't do the big screen TV. We'll probably get a gift card for like Best Buy or something, because trying to get that thing in the car is just a lot. And so we are giving away a lot of information, more than anything, health information, cancer center, information. You will be able to get vaccinated. I believe you'll get your blood pressure checked. You'll be able to talk with doctors from all type of disciplines. Last year, Dr. Alabre was there, and he's a primary doctor, and people were able to check in. Again, one of the major things that I found out this year was, and I'll tell you about that later. We were with Matt Slater last night from the New England Patriots. Very good brother. I got to remember to update you all about that. One of the major things that I was explaining to Matt Slater last night was that 2 years in a row, we had two different men come in and describe a situation about their attempt to be screened for, I believe it was colorectal cancer, and they were basically denied. Well, these two doctors took it upon themselves, because it was the same health center that denied the young men, and they called them. And it's reported that that health center now has changed its policy around screening Black men for colorectal cancer. That wasn't even on the day of the health fair. So impact. We have people who've been connected with oncologists, doctors that work in the space of cancer. We've had people connected to resources. We've had people connected to getting counseling. We've had people getting connected to suicide prevention. There is a whole bunch of information that will be available to you, but we want to honor your time to get that information. So don't forget, once registration drops, you pre-register, you're automatically entered into a gift card raffle, a raffle for a gift card for $100. Now you have to be there. Just pre-registering. Some point during the health fair, all the names, the people that registered will go in the bag. We'll take the name and we will give you $100 just for pre-registering and showing up. Then you get a raffle ticket in your bag. Then, last couple of years, I'd walk around and just give out gift cards while you're getting information. And this year we're incorporating a passport. I don't know what the number will be, but if you get, I keep saying tic-tac-toe, but if you get a certain amount of stamps from the health center and health information tables, you automatically get another raffle ticket. You go, you show your passport. I went to 10 tables and got health information. You get another raffle ticket. We're doing raffles all throughout the event. This year, we're incorporating potential performance. As you all learned the other day, we're making sure that the performer knows how to do boots on the ground. We have a gift for those that will participate in the boots on the ground. I'm not going to, well, y'all know what the gift is. It's going to be a fan. So yeah, we're doing a lot on May 17th. So keep that date open. And manners and respect, family, to you too. Mike, good to see you in the room. PJ, good to see you in the room this morning. Thank you for all you do with your platform and being real. And seeing our girl doing what she's doing is crazy. Helena. Hey, everybody. Helena, one of the newest members of the Black Economic Council of Massachusetts, just joined over on Instagram. Helena, congratulations. We still got to connect. Thelma Woodson said, good morning from Arizona. I said earlier, we got people listening from all over the country. I wish Nashville would come on and get in the room. I'm about to text them and say, look, we're holding up the birthday greetings. Come on in. Because in my mind, I'm a little held up. So I can move on to the other stuff. What I will do, I mentioned Matt Slater a few minutes ago. Last night, we had the opportunity to, we actually were a speaker at the Massachusetts Coalition to Prevent Gun Violence 9th MVP Awards that was sponsored by Ruth and her team. And it was at Temple Israel in Boston. I kept saying Brookline. Temple Israel in Boston. And Matt Slater was the awardee. Him and his wife have taken on themselves to start a foundation that moves in the space of ensuring, especially, that those that are in foster care are getting supported and the resources they need. And so we got to chat with him last night, a very charming brother, well-dressed, because the boots, I'll put some pictures up later. The brother's boots were, and he complimented on my Pumas. I'm like, he did say best dress in the room. But anyway, it was great to meet Matt Slater. We're going to reach out to him. I did encourage him to take health equity on at his y'all know me. And I think I said this word. I actually said it to him. I said, I'm going to seize this opportunity. And as you're building your foundation, at that time, I didn't know what his priority was. And I said, health equity needs to be a big priority of the Slater Family Foundation. So we're going to follow up with him. But shout out to Ruth and the board and all the folks at the Mass Coalition to Prevent Gun Violence. They passed legislation last year. They got funding to add another position. They are out here ensuring that Massachusetts keeps gun laws that keeps us happy. So I don't see them over on Facebook. However, and they're not going to be able to, well, they'll go back and see the comments on Facebook, but over on Instagram, I'll go back to the event last night in a second. Over on Instagram, just because I seen them pop on, the good bishop, the Right Reverend Daryl Drumright, who often pops on Facebook as well, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, a good brother, a minister, a pastor. He needs to go ahead and accept the bishopric, which is just administration in the church. He is a Christian academic scholar. He's an academic outside of religion. He's a Kappa. He's referred to it often. He's a ministry that I watch every Sunday. And some years ago, he stood out to me because during the pandemic, sometimes in church, somebody's singing good or preaching and people will go up and put a couple of dollars up on the altar just in, celebration. He stood that day and told the seniors and people, if you need money for your medicine, and if you're making decision between medicine and food, come see the deacons. This money is for you. So a lot I could say about that, good brother, but we really appreciate you, Pastor Drumright, being a member of the Java Cafe, coming in often, praying, and just being an encourager. And I watch every Sunday, y'all. The Temple Church of Nashville, Tennessee. So Pastor Drumright, we say happy birthday to you and we celebrate you. I think that is Danella. I think from the icon there. Good morning to you over on Instagram. But Pastor Drumright, we say happy birthday to you. Though he's not on Facebook, you all, please put in the comments happy birthday to him. And he'll probably go check him out later. So getting back to Matt Slater, he spoke last night about the importance of supporting young people. And also we got to hear about what the coalition is doing. Listen, Massachusetts is a state that has gun policies that really keep us safer than a lot of states. In the climate of what's going on, there will potentially, and I heard last night, there will potentially be a ballot question coming up to reverse a lot of the gun laws that we have here in Massachusetts. We understand the climate we're in. We are generally a Democratic state, though often have a lot of Republican governors. Some of the Republicans and conservatives in the House and in the Senate here in Massachusetts, they're starting to get the sentiment of it's our time. And so I told them last night is they need to get ready to mobilize the community to get ready to vote so we can make sure that this legislation does not pass, reversing a lot of the gun rights that we have here in Massachusetts. Oh, we're going to let y'all know. And y'all need to participate. And I believe what I heard last night, I believe what I heard was the way the ballot question will happen next year, we will want to vote yes to keep the law as it is. Okay. So we're getting that out there. We're getting that out there early. A good friend and brother is in the room, and my former barber, Ernest Moses, aka Poochie, is in the room. Good to see you in the room, brother. Good to see you. I miss our conversations in the chair. And audience, we used to debate hard. I'd have one stance, he'd have another. I tried to explain some things and he'd get it, but he'd still have his stance. So brother Poochie, good to see you in the room this morning. But back to the point about that legislation that's coming down. A couple of other things I wanted to mention. Speaking of legislation, next Wednesday night, the governor's task force, I believe it is Black Economic Development. There is a meeting on Wednesday evening, April 16th at the historic 12th Baptist is named historic, which it is. some years ago, there was just a joke in the Black Ministerial Alliance about when people would introduce what churches they were from. Governor Haley's advisory council on Black empowerment, not just economics, community meeting. Join us. Governor Maura Healey's advisory council on Black empowerment. Beck is organizing a community meeting in Boston to discuss concerns, challenges, opportunities facing the Black community. Your voice and feedback will help advise the Healey Driscoll administration on recommendations to advance the interests of the Black community in Massachusetts. That's taking place on Wednesday, the 16th at 6 p.m. So here is another way where you can be involved civically. That council is coming out to hear from you what it is that they need to take back to the administration, to the legislature, presumably, around Black issues in Massachusetts. So make sure you plan to attend that. Don't forget tomorrow, this coming Wednesday, tomorrow, April 9th at 6 p.m., the Black Men and Boys Commission meeting at the Bruce Boland Building. And there is food. I don't know about the Governor's Council. They may have refreshments and snacks. I don't know. But at the Black Men and Boys Commission meeting, we have good food, a meal, vegetables, a starch, and a protein and a meat. Last month, I think we had, I'm not going to say steak, because, everybody, the mayor, she said that during the budget meeting with the council, instead of the big breakfast that they used to have, what did she say? Budget muffins. So I don't know if they had the breakfast yet, but if you're on city council and you're planning to go to the Eagle Room and eat at the budget breakfast, I suggest you go up to Zaz on the 8th floor in City Hall and get breakfast, because the mayor said y'all going to have budget muffins. So we're going to have food tomorrow at the Black Men and Boys Commission. But as I'm saying that, I'm like, oh, we may have to pull back on the food. Budget cuts and stuff are real. While I'm there, I said yesterday, be wiser with your money. Y'all remember back in the old days, our aunties and grandparents would have freezers that they would throw a blanket or something over, and it was a piece of the furniture. But when that freezer opened, there was a whole bunch of meat and stuff in there. We just want to ensure that we stay as secure as possible when it comes to food, with the potential of a lot of food insecurity coming. That bill that passed has Social Security cuts, Medicare cuts, everything that's going on with the Department of Education. So it's imperative that we stay aware. And again, I've been keeping it light, but still balanced in just keeping us abreast of some of this crap that's going on in Washington. We're going to get ready to wrap up in a few minutes, sort of a quick shot today, a half an hour for our Union Capital members. I just want to go through and make sure I did not miss anyone this morning. Also, keep in mind when it comes to dates that Autism Awareness is having the adaptive aquatic session that's taking place on April 26th. And I'm going to put the Boston College is definitely still I won't read that part. Going to rally some BC troops from the School of Nursing to be in place. Literally just got that text. I want to make sure that you all have the link for the Adaptive Aquatics event that is taking place on April 26th. I'm going to put the link in the comments right now. And please share that information with those. This is for school-age children who are on the spectrum of autism. All right, school age. If they're school age and they're on the spectrum, go to this link right here and fill that out so you can have information. I would presume there's a capacity. It's Adaptive Aquatics. There are folks there trained to work with our young people, school age children that are on the spectrum. And so you want to register. You can't just show up. Dina said that specifically, and she will be coming back to chat with us next week. Corey Select, I seen pop on over on Instagram as well. Author, yesterday we named you, and also your mom was added to the prayer list. My mother, I was trying to remember who it was that I tagged. I tagged my mother in your post, and I couldn't remember who it was. My mother nicely typed Arthur Harris. So Arthur, don't be surprised in the next couple of days or a week, you get an inbox. Hey, just checking on you and your mom. But Arthur, we are definitely praying for your mom and you. And so good morning to you. And thank you for being part of, well, Arthur's MP family, Madison Parkway back. But thank you for being a part of the Java family. I believe that is it for me, everyone. Don't forget tomorrow night. Don't forget next Wednesday with the Mayor's Council on Economic Empowerment. Don't forget, I keep saying, well, economics is a huge part of our empowerment, but it's the governor's Black Empowerment Task Force or Advisory Committee. So don't forget that. Don't forget May 17th. Also, one more date. And let me see if I can get the tickets up in real time. Last year I had the opportunity with also Courtney Boston. We are emceeing the TEDx Roxbury event that is taking place on Saturday, May 3rd, 2000. Now I need the link for the tickets. Their website is quite impressive. All right. Tickets for this year. Tickets on sale now. Get tickets. All right. I'm going to put the link in the comments right now so you can go to Eventbrite and get your tickets. But another date to remember is the TEDx Roxbury talk. I'm emceeing there. And so come out and support and be a part of that. I'm not sure. Let me just look real quick. There is a charge for the tickets, $23.18. Presumably it's $20 for the ticket, and the $3.18 is the taxes and the defeated Eventbrite charges. So please consider going out and supporting that event. And yes, Sharon Cornelius, the weather. It's 10:30. By the time I finish reading the weather, it will be 10:31, and you all will have crossed the half-hour threshold and get a whole hour for your Union Capital points. All right. Weather. I asked Alexa about the weather this morning. That heifer said snow. And if it wasn't for shame, I'd tell her to talk right. Alexa, turn Jimmy to volume 10. Alexa, what's the weather?
In Roxbury, it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can look for snowy, rainy weather with a high of
Did y'all hear that?
and a low of 27 degrees.
Snowy. Did y'all hear what Alexa said? Snowy, rainy weather. So, Sharon, it's 10:31. Y'all get y'all hour. Milagro, stop laughing at me. And hold on, let me turn Alexa back down before she interrupts. Hold on, please. If you're new to the Java Cafe, Alexa is a whole personality and thing here in the Java Cafe. Nisi said it feels like snow in the air. We had 60 degrees in February. We just had 60 degrees. What, 2 days? This climate change. I'm going to leave that there. Now, I did look at weather. We're in the midst of a whole storm. All right, I'll let y'all see. I don't know if doesn't flip. This is for the next hour. This is what we're about to deal with. Hold on. I done learned the trick. You put your hand up here and this comes clearer, I think. I thought winter was over. Listen, y'all, Linda, Linda. So when Alexa said it earlier this morning, I'm not going to tell y'all what I said. I was like, anyway. Oh, y'all New Englanders are really showing y'all true colors that y'all, this is New England. It really doesn't matter. It's New England. New England weather. You live in New England. It can snow in June. Oh, or Alexa, he just be using her to tell her. Milagro. Milton. Now, can I be petty for a minute? Milton a couple of weeks ago in here talking, I'm on the beach watching Java. Guess who's back and watching Java as we're about to get snowy, rainy weather on April 8th. Climate change. I'll leave that right there. Nisi said winter Nisi said winter coats and boots, don't pack them up. Michelle D. Smith, when the sunshine isn't shining on the outside, let your light shine brightly on the inside. I know that's right. All right, folks. UCB, you get your hours, 10:33. I'm going to wrap up. Come back tomorrow for We Need to Know Wednesday. I'm going to catch up with some things, a little more detail of what's going on in Washington. Also, we want to let you know Waterfront Wednesdays is coming back. We will be with them for May, June, August, and October. We're going to focus on the waterfront. And ABCD is coming back later this month. And this month we're going back to our the sex health education topic, because those numbers for 23, there's a whole lot of stuff going on, a whole lot of loving or lusting or cuffing or whatever y'all want to call it. So with that being said, before y'all start, we're going to get ready to go. Y'all have a great day on this Testimony Tuesday. And in that vein, remember, you know what? Before we go, one word in the comments. Since y'all kept me, I'm going to keep y'all. One word in the comments for something by which you are being tested and accomplishing. It can either be, oh, Elder Woodson is over here talking trash. It's 10:31 in Arizona. Weather going up to 80 degrees. You know what, Pastor Elder Woodson? Corey, you have a great day as well. Big CEO Red, what's up? What's going on with you? Over on Instagram as well. But Elder Woodson is teasing us because it's 80 degrees in Arizona today. Anyway, one word in the comments for something by which you're being tested that could be kind of hard, or one word in the comments for something that you are intentionally working to test yourself or to stretch yourself or expand your knowledge base. One word in the comment. My mother said faith. Ma, I mean, that's fine. You can pick your own word, but those are Jesus. I'm increasing my faith. And I'm not making light, but all right, that's fine. Yes, Ma, faith. Absolutely. Milagro said Jimmy talks to Alexa like she's a naughty child, sending her to her room for her timeout. All right. Ma said faith. Sister Debbie said distraction. Nisi said time. Michelle D. Smith said self-employment. Ooh, that's a big one. Healing. Sharon Cornelia says healing. Anybody on Instagram that would like to put a word as well, we will mention that. These are real places. Today is crazy. This whole weather, if Ma, you're referring to the weather or just life, and today, Ma, it's 11:36, and you're saying today is crazy. Okay, I'll check in with you, Ma. Then she said, talk to you about it later. So I'll check in with you later, Ma. Janky, that's Donna's nickname. Donna's new nickname from this day forward is Janky Java. Donna Janky Java. That's something we have going on. Okay. We're going to wrap up, folks. Thank you for being here today. This is our last time closing. We've done it like 3 times. Ma, I'll check in with you shortly. Alexa is the new work wife. Alexa does keep me, especially with appointments. Alexa will remind me about appointments, but that's about it. Alexa ain't, well, anyway. We're going to get off of here. Y'all have a great day. Elder Woodson is saying she's reading a book called Let Them. Ooh, that sounds good. Let them. Let them say, let them do whatever it is they're going to do. Let them, and you keep doing. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow at 10 a.m. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.